Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the free-for-all tournament here on M&H Racing, and today we are pleased to be returning to the classic 2017 format. More on that in a sec. All the competitors from 2017's tournament are back this year. The champion to beat is Galaxy. Did you know, in fact, we had an interview with him, and number 1 is his favorite number. His confidence and ego have rose to all-time highs. Now he has to work harder so that they don't get destroyed. I heard he will not accept number 2 or number 3. Let's have a look on how the tournament's set up. We've got 4 groups, each with 4 marbles, and the winners of those 4 groups will compete in a final match. And the winner of that finals will battle out the winners of the other 3 videos. Let's have a look at the 4 heats you'll see in today's marble race. As previously mentioned, these marbles competed in the 2017 marble race. Make sure to check the timestamps if you want to watch a specific race. We got our first competitors up on the track. The gates released, but before we start, let's get a quick look on how White Wolf beat Rocky Mountain in 2017. He is the marble to beat, and I am sure that he believes he has what it takes today, although he falls to 3rd down those first set of stairs. I personally love doing these races because I was diagnosed with autism. I couldn't play sports the way most people could, but with a lot of training, I was able to overcome this obstacle. But I still love envisioning myself as a marble racing through these courses. My goal with M&H Racing is to inspire my viewers to use their imagination to create their own marble tracks. The marbles that did move on in 2017's tournament either have very low confidence or have more drive to make the finals. Their last 3 years of training all come down to this very moment. Back to the race, we have Leopard making it first down funnel number 3, followed by Python, and later by White Wolf, the winner in the last tournament. Leopard still undefeated, and with White Wolf just entering that funnel, it's going to be very challenging to beat him. He's going to have to go through both Python and Leopard if he wants to get that spot today. There goes Leopard. You can tell he has the drive to win it, and so does Python, but look at White Wolf. Definitely out of his game today, probably because of nerves. Missing both hits there. Leopard's still going to keep that inside corner. White Wolf tried to get a last-ditch effort to get second at least, but Python is not going to budge at all, placing second. Man, a disappointing effort there from White Wolf. His ego was probably just too high, and his main opponent, Rocky Mountain, finishes 4th ironically. And race number 2 now. Take a look at what happened in 2017. Lionfish used both Space Black and Circus as his advantage to easily get that first place spot. Space Black coming down 2nd, Circus 3rd. Only time will tell what the results will be this year. Tallgrass Prairies getting the inside corner there in that first funnel. No, it's going to be Space Black. Having a little bit of delay there down that green path. Lionfish not wasting any time, but did not time it properly. Circus easing his way past Tallgrass Prairies, but Tallgrass Prairies comes back. If I recall correctly, Tallgrass Prairies was far behind in 2017 and finished 4th. But this time he's coming down 2nd, just behind Circus, and is not able to pass him after Circus gets stuck in that green snake. Almost everyone now in funnel number 3. This time it's going to be Lionfish. It seems like the first place marbles are the ones that are suffering. I thought it was going to be the marbles that finished poorly. But it seems like this time the marbles that finished last learned from their mistakes and trained harder than ever for this year. And what do you know? Lionfish still stuck up there. Only makes a hit against Circus, but it's not going to be enough to move on to the finals for this week. Tallgrass Prairies going from 4th to 1st. An excellent improvement. Lionfish snapped out of it far too late and only places 2nd, not enough to make it to the finals. And the hard thing about this tournament is that it's only first place. You either got to win it or lose it. Take a look at the highlight in the week 1 finals of last year. Look how Jungle stumbles there along that green snake, and Deep Blue comes back first and was able to be one of the lucky 3 who competed against Galaxy. Can he have a similar fate today? He is, however, up against another amazing veteran, Golden Viper, winning multiple races throughout his M&H Racing career. Rainbow going to be beating him, but Golden Viper almost comes back there in that green snake. Deep Blue coming in at last. And sadly, seems like my statement is still true, where the winners seem to be struggling the most this year. Rainbow still keeping his excellent lead. Golden Viper down second. Sharktooth beating Deep Blue into the Green Snake. Finally, Deep Blue makes it out, but it's already too late as Rainbow is more than halfway into that third funnel just before you get to that last dish. There he goes down that ramp. Sharktooth beats out Golden Viper coming down second. I think Sharktooth might have a shot against that final spot, but Golden Viper nudges a hit, completely obliterating his chances. It's like Golden Viper was thinking, I'm not going to make it, but how about I ruin someone else's chance? That's definitely one way to go savage when you know you're not going to win. And what do you know? The nail to the coffin, Golden Viper passing Sharktooth as well. Man, I can feel the satisfaction racing through Golden Viper's veins right now. Now the marble to look out for in this round is Jungle. While he got passed there by Deep Blue at the last second, he was able to keep calm to avoid Sky Blue from stealing the spot. But nonetheless, one more race before the final four duke it out. A tough battle there for the two solid colors. And Sky Blue knocking off Nebula into that green path, followed by Lyman Dasher. Jungle coming home third, almost passing by Lyman Dasher there. And Lyman Dasher is going to get a hit there on Sky Blue. And the tension between both marbles just keeps getting higher. Green and blue just weaving in and out, and it's going to be Lyman Dasher into that spiral. Man, Sky Blue just not giving up here. It's really funny to see how some marbles are just in their game today, while others, as we've seen earlier, are just not having it. Jungle, an excellent maneuver and battling both Blue and Lyman Dasher, but Sky Blue now getting the lead into the final stretch, and it looks like now he could finally have that moment he wanted in the 2017 race. I can feel Sky Blue's confidence rising every second, but make sure not to take it too far. Lyman Dasher and Jungle trying to find an opening, but they're not able to as he skims the edge. Going down that last snake, and he gets first place. Lyman Dasher is going to be coming down second. Jungle will sadly not have a repeat, and Nebula takes home dead last. Hello and welcome back to the free-for-all tournament. The stakes have risen up a notch as the four finalists, who we've never seen in a free-for-all final before, will be competing for the winner of this week. And the winner of the remaining four free-for-all Fridays will all battle it out for the free-for-all champion. Let's see who's going to take it. All of these marbles got a boost to their mental energy, which is only going to make the race even more intense. Neck and neck between everyone as there's no space to maneuver. Tallgrass Prairies going down that green snake, followed by Leopard. We got Sky Blue and Rainbow battling one-on-one. But just like all the other races, it's really that first place spot that will reap the rewards. Leopard and Tallgrass Prairies going neck and neck. It's like we got two one-on-one battles, both them and Sky Blue versus Rainbow. Leopard winning the first battle, going down that green snake, stalling a little bit, and so does Lyman Dasher. He's got excellent timing though, marvelous, but painful knock to the teeth, and another brutal hit from Sky Blue. Will Rainbow be the final nail in the coffin? Ooh, barely missing him, but that's not going to be the case. But as you can see here, that results Leopard falling down to third. And Sky Blue is going to be taking second into that final stretch. But it looks like Tallgrass Prairies is well ahead of the lead. And I think he does have a really good chance at making that final. He's just skimming the edge. Is Sky Blue going to beat him? No, he's not. Tallgrass Prairies going from dead last to first in the entire week. And we have Sky Blue taking home the second place spot. And Leopard keeping home third, Rainbow coming down last. And there you see both him and Galaxy in the first heat. That's definitely going to be a good one to watch. First up, we got Tropical Sea, Galaxy, Black Hole, and Ocean Cat's Eye. Let's take a look at the rivalry between Black Hole and Galaxy. You can see here both battling neck and neck in that last funnel, but Galaxy made a quick move, and to add further insult to injury to Black Hole, he was pushed by another competitor. I just love doing these races because I was diagnosed with autism. I couldn't play sports the way most people could, but with a lot of training, I was able to overcome this obstacle. But I still love envisioning myself as a marble racing through these courses. I want to inspire those with social difficulties to use their imagination to create their own marble tracks. And we got Black Hole in the lead, totally beating out Galaxy, and I didn't even notice there, Ocean Cat's Eye falls right out of that funnel, and that leaves Galaxy hanging on to second place after beating Tropical Sea. There he goes, neck and neck once again with Black Hole, but Black Hole isn't gonna budge. He has waited 3 years for this moment. Galaxy is devastated, his confidence at an all-time low, and Black Hole can rub it all over his face. Unfortunately, the Galaxy was completely sucked by the Black Hole this time. It was just spared in 2017's matchup. Next up, Torrential Alien, Translucent Green, and Lemon Yellow. Lemon Yellow is the marble to beat. He had the win pretty well, and even when Alien tried to attack, Lemon Yellow countered it, getting that first place spot. Can he beat out the aliens again this time? Pretty tight down in that first funnel, but it looks like it's tight between Tarantula and Translucent Green. Tarantula going to be getting first down into that ramp, followed by Translucent Green. Lemon Yellow and Alien still battling neck and neck, it seems like, for third place this time. But third place doesn't get you anywhere. It's first place that really reaps the rewards. Lemon Yellow, though, making a nice hit there on Alien. Translucent Green now taking the lead away from Tarantula. Lemon Yellow beating out both Alien and Tarantula. And he's challenging Translucent Green. Can he do it? And Tarantula is going to be an even bigger annoyance for him as well. Translucent Green skimming the edge, and I think it's too late. Yes, it is. But can he at least get second place? No, he doesn't. Being beaten as well by Tarantula. Lemon Yellow taking third overall. Both his fans and himself are very disappointed in that result. Now Heat 3 has 2 wild cards. Lyman Dasher and Circus have been invited from week 1 to come back. While this is exciting news, the pressure for them is far greater than the other competitors. The outside pressure is the same for everyone, but for our wildcards, the internal pressure is that much greater. Will they be able to push it and get that spot? Lava, the Molten Rock, coming out first, followed by Lyman Dasher. This is Lyman Dasher's chance to redeem himself and get that spot. Circus coming down third, beating out Blood Red. Blood Red has been a very successful veteran, winning multiple marble races, including the New Year's marble race of, I believe, 2017. Lava is still going to keep it. Down those 2 mazes, Lyman Dasher right behind him, just missing that hit, and it's going to be a lot harder for Lyman Dasher. But it looks like he used that pressure to his advantage, and he's more determined than ever to get that first place spot, and yes, he's going to beat out Lava and feeling a sense of satisfaction at the same time. And Lava must be really hard on himself right now after just losing out to Lyman Dasher. Blood Red coming down third, and it looks like the pressure was too much for Circus. And now Heat 4, Pearl, Snowball, Yellow Swirl, and Milky Way. The 2 rivals in this heat, Pearl and Snowball. Look at them battling neck and neck in that last funnel. Snowball is just able to make a quick move there on Pearl. And Pearl is really looking to turn the tables this time. Snowball still having his confidence high up in center as he beats out Yellow Swirl down that maze and into that ramp. Yellow Swirl, another well-respected veteran in the marble racing community. And meanwhile, Pearl just seems to be overthinking everything, trying to beat out Milky Way, getting stuck in the process. I think at this point, he's lost all hope. You can't give up like that right in the middle of a race. Yellow Swirl as well, hesitating in that maze. I'm really not sure what's going on, and Snowball taking advantage of that. Now they're both battling side to side. Snowball's once again going to get that slight edge. Can Yellow Swirl take it back? No, he doesn't. And Snowball once again takes the W. Yellow Swirl coming out second. And just like Circus, the pressure was just too much for Pearl. He's really gonna have to find a way to get out of that dry spell, or else he won't be able to participate in marble races anymore. We hope you're still rolling, as now we're going to be finding out which is the second marble to join Tallgrass Prairies in the free-for-all finale. Will it be Lime and Dasher, Snowball, Translucent Green, or Black Hole? We've got all 4 just released from the starting gate. Back in 2017, Snowball was the only marble here that participated in the final and only came out placing 3rd. Let's see if he can turn the tides today. Nice hit there on Black Hole. Still pretty tight, but looks like Lime and Dasher, he's got it. And Skimmy the Edge, yes, he's going to be getting first down into that ramp. He's definitely using the wild card to his advantage, but Black Hole, certainly a fighter, as you saw in the first heat, beating out 2017's champion. And meanwhile, Snowball coming into that second funnel at last. Lime and Dasher and Black Hole battling neck and neck, but Lime and Dasher is able to just grasp that inside corner. Black Hole wasting no time down those 2 mazes, and it's now a neck and neck. Black Hole now looks to have the lead against Lime and Dasher. Can Lime and Dasher come back? He's trying to find an opening, but time is running out, and Black Hole not only beating out Galaxy, but becoming the second marble in the free-for-all finale. A good run for Lime and Dasher, and hopefully he uses this race as a learning experience, never to let your guard down. And unfortunately for Snowball, it's all over. Here are the 4 heats competing today. Heats 1 and 4 are wild cards, while heats 2 and 3 are new marbles. This is the make or break for them. And here we go now with Heat 1. I'm Alex B, and I just love doing these races because I was diagnosed with autism. I couldn't play sports the way most people could, but with a lot of training, I was able to overcome this obstacle. But I still love envisioning myself as a marble racing through these courses. I want to inspire my viewers with social difficulties to use their imagination to create their own marble tracks. Back to the race, we have Python cutting in front of everyone into funnel number 3, Lionfish and Golden Viper following behind. Golden Viper battling against Lionfish one-on-one, but Lionfish makes the quick move into that pinball dish. The most unpredictable part of the race, and Lionfish going to be taking home the first win. Golden Viper falling all the way down to 4th. He did have a savage run against Sharktooth in week 1. Now he's trying to fight Python to get at least 3rd, and it seemed like he just given up. Man, I can't help but feel sorry for the guy. He's really gonna have to do some soul searching on whether he still wants to pursue marble racing. Heat 2 is now rolling. Back in 2017, you can see here Cotton Candy is battling Translucent Green and is able to just beat him there in that one-on-one. Gets stuck in the green snake, but he's able to take home first. Can Cotton Candy repeat that today? Translucent Green is not in today's round, but today he's still battling against 3 familiar faces. Cotton Candy falling all the way down to last and missing opportunities to come back there. Mars Orange and Mariana Trench battling there. Mars Orange going to be taking the lead. Mariana Trench joining Mars Orange only to be hit by Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy's really trying to come back from his losses. Missing that opening though against Mars Orange. Some chaos there against Avalanche as well. And loses the one-on-one against Mariana Trench. Mars Orange going to be taking first. Can Cotton Candy at least get second? No, he doesn't. Mariana Trench, a fighter despite his loss, and hopefully he can use that momentum to better his performance in the next race. Now with Heat 3, Coral Crusher, Serpent, Glower Green, and Twilight Twister. Back in 2017, it was a close rivalry between Glower Green and Serpent took the win, moving on to the finals. Glower Green is looking to take back the win this time, as the tensions from the both marbles have never been higher. Serpent still gonna take it against Glower Green, but Twilight Twister still comes home first. Glower Green's gonna be coming in 3rd, a hard hit there from Coral Crusher. And it looks like now we have Coral Crusher battling Serpent, but Serpent's still gonna get that quick move. He actually used Twilight Twister's momentum to guide his way into the lead. Twilight Twister, though, coming back, saying absolutely no thanks. That's some instant karma there for Serpent, and it looks like Coral Crusher is also going to beat him. But what's this? Twilight Twister gets stuck in the pinball dish, and his easy lead just taken away like that. Serpent is going to once again be in the final. Man, the marble's struggling to get out of the pinball dish this time around. And a big disappointment there for Glower Green, only placing 3rd. Now the last heat, Galaxy, Tarantula, Lava, and Yellow Swirl. This is Galaxy's chance to shine. Is he going to fight off that internal pressure? Already not looking good on the outer edges of that funnel as Lava takes the lead. And I believe he also took the lead last time he competed. And we have Galaxy stuck up there, only joining the funnel and not hitting any competitors. And this puts him further away. At least he made that hit though against Yellow Swirl. But Yellow Swirl still beats him. Oh, Yellow Swirl, nice hit there on Tarantula. Must have hurt as well. Got reports that Tarantula got slightly injured from that hit. This is a huge advantage for Galaxy to come back. But Tarantula is still holding his ground back in front. Yellow Swirl is going to be moving on, followed by Lava. And as that spot got taken, Galaxy still disappointing. And he just dug himself deeper into the rabbit hole of low self-confidence. That probably describes why he finished in dead last. But back to the final four, the four marbles that really pushed themselves beyond their limit to make it to this point. Yellow Swirl, Serpent, Mars Orange, and Lionfish. The four competing for one spot. That's it. The other three are eliminated. Serpent didn't really have a good run last time as he placed dead last in 2017's final. He's looking to reverse that trend today, but unfortunately for the most marbles we've highlighted, it seems like they've done worse. Serpent just barely beating out Lionfish into that Skyrail track into funnel number 2, followed by Mars Orange and Yellow Swirl stuck further up. And with Mars Orange hitting Lionfish, that's a good advantage there for Serpent, but Mars Orange takes advantage of both of them. Into funnel number 3, Serpent completely hitting Mars Orange the second time around. Both battling neck and neck. Mars Orange still able to keep his cool into the pinball dish. Now can he get out of there and place first? Serpent now joining Mars Orange into that pinball dish. Both going bumper to bumper, trying to find an opening. And yes, Serpent just beating out Mars Orange by only 2 seconds. And Yellow Swirl taking advantage of Lionfish's struggle. With the exception of Sahara Sandstorm, the majority of the marbles have lost in the previous weeks but are given a second chance today. If they win, however, that's the proof they need to push themselves to the top of the podium. So this is a big risk the marbles are taking, but they could be rewarded big time if they succeed. Right now, we have the first heat, Sahara Sandstorm, the only new marble, versus Rocky Mountain, Deep Blue, and Space Black. After this week's finals, stay tuned to the end of the video where the winners of the previous weeks will battle it out for the free-for-all championship. Deep Blue going to be taking the lead in that second to last funnel. And we have a much different track compared to previous races. The first half of the track is really fast paced where the marbles have to make quick decisions. Meanwhile, the second half is more laid back, but the marbles focus more on strategy rather than quickness. This is where your mental game can really shine, or it can put you at a disadvantage. Deep Blue cutting in there at Space Black, but Sahara Sandstorm cuts in both of them. Deep Blue is able to make that quick move, beating out Sahara Sandstorm. And Deep Blue really used his second chance to his advantage, and this will be the second time he competes in this week's finals. The OGs will remember last time when Deep Blue passed Jungle at the last minute, and he earned a spot in the free-for-all finale. Let's see if he can do it again. The second heat now hitting the pinwheels on that first funnel, going down that zigzag. Sharktooth getting the slight lead. Still fairly tight in funnel number 2. And Sharktooth will just be beating out Tropical Sea down that Skyrail. Battling it out there in that yellow funnel. Tropical Sea is going to be getting it into that second to last funnel. It's really crucial you don't fall behind in the first part. If you make that mistake, it's really hard to catch up, especially since all the other marbles are trying their hardest to take that last spot. And it looks like it's going to be given to Tropical Sea, but no, Nebula gets that hit in that final stretch and now has the inside corner. Just skimming the edge with Tropical Sea and Sharktooth on his tail. And what's this? We have Ocean Cat's Eye stuck upon the green snake. It could be a DNF for him. Nebula with a comeback though. He finished dead last in the first heat, but wastes no time in this race and takes home the win. Unfortunately, we can't say the same for Ocean Cat's Eye as he DNFs a second time this tournament. Probably has to go see a therapist before the next free-for-all. Now the third heat, Alien, Blood Red, Pearl, and Milky Way. A bunch of veterans returning in this matchup. I'm anxious to see what the results will be. We got Blood Red. No, it's going to be Pearl being first down the chaos in funnel number 2. Alien takes the lead to the sky rail. All the marbles have to do in those funnels is hit the barriers accurately and aim for the center. You can't waste any time or else you'll be passed. The battle for the third spot in week 4 finals continues in the second last funnel. We have Blood Red and Milky Way battling neck and neck. And look at Pearl. He took advantage of both of them and basically said, I'm sorry you guys are in a fight, but I have a race to win. And it looks like he could if he keeps his cool. Never mind. Looks like karma came back for him as he goes neck and neck now with Alien. Can he still take it? Looks like he's skimming the edge. Yes! Despite the added pressure, Pearl keeps to his word and takes home the first place spot in week 3. Alien coming at a close second and Milky Way at third. And unfortunately for Blood Red, coming in at dead last. The last heat before we move on to the week 4 finals, Mariana Trench, Coral Crusher, Lemon Yellow, and Twilight Twister. I find it interesting how in these funnels, the barriers each have a unique position. So it really depends on which one you hit if you want to get in quicker. The same is in those zigzags. Lemon Yellow got the slight edge further up, and it looks like he's still going to keep it despite that pressure there from Twilight Twister. Twilight Twister, Coral Crusher going head to head. Twilight Twister going to beat him into that yellow funnel. And the feud's going to continue into that second last funnel. Mariana Trench, on the other hand, catches up to Lemon Yellow, and it looks like he pushed him back. And this gives Twilight Twister the advantage. Man, Coral Crusher just not going to give up. So determined to beat him that he ends up passing Lemon Yellow as well. Meanwhile, Lemon Yellow could not control his emotions and misses Twilight Twister. But he's cutting in front of Coral Crusher and now Twilight Twister. And amazingly, he takes home first place away from both marbles. Looks like this time Coral Crusher and Twilight Twister were too focused on each other. And that made it easy for Lemon Yellow to just sneak by. He's going to be the last marble moving on in the week 4 finals. And now we have our final 4 set up: Deep Blue, Nebula, Pearl, and Lemon Yellow. The main question I have today is, will Deep Blue be able to pull off a similar move like he did in the 2017 tournament? We just have to wait and see, folks. Nebula getting a good hit there on Pearl. Pearl hitting Deep Blue. Chaos in that first funnel. Deep Blue coming home second after Nebula. Nebula is still going to keep it first down that skyrail track and into that yellow funnel. Deep Blue, on the other hand, is doing an exact opposite of 2017. Coming in that funnel and not hitting anyone. That will negatively impact his performance. Either he underestimated his opponents or he's just not feeling it today. I know every athlete goes through that every once in a while. No athlete is perfect. Yeah, it's pretty much game over for Deep Blue if he wants to move on to the free-for-all finale. Meanwhile, back in front, Pearl has some nice defensive game and is able to keep Lemon Yellow and Nebula from taking his throne. A classic in the M&H Racing series, Pearl will be the last marble to join the 4 winners in the free-for-all finale. The competitor's confidence is on the line in this last race of the free-for-all marble race tournament. These marbles prove they were the best in their respective heats, but there's only one obstacle left, being the best marble in the entire tournament. And there can only be 1 out of 4. Here they are on the starting gate, and we are rolling. Black Hole is able to make it here after getting revenge from his rival Galaxy. He comes back at that last funnel, but Black Hole just says to him, no way. While Galaxy is crying in the corner of his bedroom watching this race, Black Hole is here trying to prove to him that he is the best free-for-all racer. He gets a really good lead, but that's taken away quick by Serpent. And it's neck and neck between the 4 marbles once again. Black Hole falling down to 3rd place behind Tallgrass Prairies and Serpent. And it's a 3-way battle in that second last funnel. Man, Pearl though, he just could not get used to the added intensity that a finals race brings. And it's really showing today. Tallgrass Prairies, on the other hand, getting a lead down that green snake into the final stretch. Black Hole and Serpent making their way down. And we'll be joining him in this last leg before we crown a winner. Still got a good edge, but wait, Black Hole cuts inside, and it looks like he's got the slight edge. Skimmy the edge, and Black Hole is going to be taking home first place of the free-for-all series. Tallgrass Prairies coming in at second, Serpent third, and unsurprisingly, Pearl coming in at last. Galaxy's rival finally gets his revenge this time and takes home first place. I enjoyed doing a race where I tried to predict the NBA Finals. You can check that out on your right. I'll see you there. Keep on rolling.